Up next, we're going to cover Charles Johnson versus Joshua Van. Now, this was a fun fight, man. Charles Johnson
Yeah.
continues impressing me. Every time he goes out there, he's super creative.
Mhm.
The way that he switches stances, he throws a strong step in jab and then follows that up with a stance change, right, and comes in with the right hook.
Yeah, he's
Um,
very impressive.
and for
He
the
doesn't get enough
division,
credit,
dude,
man.
so
Johnson just
lanky.
Yeah, Johnson does not get enough credit. And we've been talking about him his past few fights. We've been talking about how impressed we are with him. Um, and Josh Van is another guy who's an up and comer who is very good as well. I was super excited. We were both super excited for this fight. It got shuffled around. There was the Tatsuto Taira fight with Josh Van, I think, and then Alex Perez's opponent pulled out, and then there was a lot of movement to get this fight to happen. But this was a very good fight on paper, and it absolutely delivered. I mean, I didn't really like Blunderbuff says Van gives me Rod Tang vibes 100%.
Yeah,
Because he's just unstoppable. He just keeps walking. Well, maybe not
he's a
unstoppable. Maybe that's a poor
he's a
choice of
tank
words,
though.
but he's a
He's a
tank.
tank.
He keeps coming forward. He's. I think he got a little too comfortable with his shell in this fight, um,
Mm.
because a lot of the stuff, like you were saying, Johnson's flicking the jab out, flicking these body kicks, the low kicks, and he's like, "I'm shelling up, and I'm just walking through all this to land my shots." So I think he got a little too comfortable in that. Um, Josh Van, one of the things I really like that he did is while Johnson was stance switching, he would kick the legs mid stance switch, which is
Mm.
fucking beautiful. Because if you can kick somebody while they're either lifting their leg or planting it, I mean, really good stuff. Um, to
The
be able to
limb
walk
kick.
someone, yeah, to be able to walk someone down and kick their legs while they're switching stances is very good, especially someone elusive like Johnson. That's a good way to kind of chip away at them and slow down that movement. But Johnson just composed, man. I'm so impressed with Johnson every time he fights. This guy is so fun to watch, dude. He's
Dude, the way he
very
came
fun
out
to
in that
watch.
third round too, I think he knew like, hey, going into this, it's either
Woo.
1-1 or I wonder. Did you
It
hear a
was all
corner?
it was all the way above, or I didn't hear the corner, but it was all over the place. One judge had Johnson winning, one judge had Josh Van winning, and I think one judge had it split. This was a very cool fight.
Yeah, and the
I'll double
thing
check
is,
that.
coming out, you could tell Johnson didn't know whether he was going to win this fight or not, and
Yeah,
the urgency that he came out with was fantastic. He threw everything. What was it, like a spinning back elbow? He followed
yeah,
up with like a 1-2 combo, and then it was that like a shovel hook, shovel uppercut.
yeah. Oh well, yeah, and he ends up getting the finish. He cracks him with the right hook. I think there's a photo of it. The last photo. Um, let's go two back, Rich. Yeah, so the right hook cracks him, and Van does the stinky leg a little bit. He's all, "What?" And he just follows up as Josh is kind of stepping back, fading away, trying to get some distance. He goes double jab that don't land, but it's such a good way to cover that distance. He goes double jab to uppercut and just slips that right through, uh, and knocks him down, finishes him on the ground. I mean, just very fucking good stuff. Both
Yeah.
guys just
And
so
this was one
good.
of those fights where, like, I was going for Johnson going into this because I've grown to be a fan of Johnson, right? Watch him. And
Mhm.
midway through the second round, I want to say, like, I started cheering for Van.
Yeah,
And not
well, because he
necessarily
really
like,
started turning it up.
yeah, but it was one of those fights where whoever won, I was going to be happy with whoever won.
Yeah.
But Van won me over.
Yeah, he's very good, dude.
Very
Ghost
good.
says that he wrote about this. Check out Ghost Substack if you don't already. He has got a great YouTube and a great Substack where he's breaking down some of these fights. Um, and you know that it's coming from the right place because instead of watching a Cody Brundage fight, he was already rewatching this. So the priorities are good. So you know
Me-
the
Meanwhile, I've already gone back and watched a Cody Brundage fight 20 times. Was it really 12-6?
yeah. But yeah,
Is it really 1-3 times?
going into the third round, Mark Sanchez had Charles Johnson winning rounds 1 and 2, so he was up. Chris Lee had it split. Round 1 to Van, round 1 to Charles Johnson. So
Mm.
it was a draw going into the third round. That was the decider. And then Dean Abeta had Josh Van up 2 rounds to nothing going into the third. So it was literally every possible scorecard going into that third. And Johnson came out there and said, "I'm not taking any chances."
Yep.
Very good stuff.
Not leaving
Very
it in
good
the
stuff.
hands of the judges.
Genevieve
All right.
says, "I want to root for Johnson, but I don't think I can get past that haircut." I love it. I used to think it was funny, dude. I'm all about it now. It's fucking sick, dude.
I'm actually considering it because I can't grow hair on the top of my head, but I can do that. I could pull that one off. Yeah. Next time you see me on, yeah, I'll have it next time. Hey everybody, Ramiro and Will here. Thank you so much for watching that short clip. It's just a small clip of what we covered this last Sunday.
Yeah, if you want to check out the full fight card recap, the link is in the description, and it's going to be on screen at the end here. Don't forget to go back and watch our fighter interviews that we have. And don't forget to tune in live every Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern, and you can join in on the fun.
Yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. It goes a long way. All right, everybody, thanks for watching that short clip from Story of the Fight.